We got ourselves 2 Demon Hunters over in Team 1 together with Team Kreisbad. Ooh, I wonder if anybody's a different covenant this time around. We got ourselves Lyrical God X, Darrell. We got ourselves Mogdem VP. Mogdem, as well as a G-Funk. I love that Frostwolf mount thing. That's the Arathi Basin one, isn't it? Is that the new Arathi Basin? Oh no, that's an old model. Look at the pixels on that. Look, oh, the pixels on that thing. That's the OG. We got us a team 2 together with Dermo. On the team, we got Jesus and the Frost KYB as a Shadow Priest. Mayu gonna be first up as a Necrolord Kitty Cat. They did nerf the Flesh Cav by a little bit for PvP, so we'll see how that'll work out. Lyrical God spawning in a demon out of Theater of Pain, trying to blast the damage into Mayu. The thorns are still on. Could execute the demon anytime he wants to just to get some health. Massive tricky coming out as he needs to, as that was a big bite out of Mayu. And another demon looks like, was that a second one that spawned? Was another demon spawning in or something else? It looked like there's another tether. Mayu taking a bit of damage. He's going to get some souls into Lyrical and is looking for a bit of the reset. Ornash is also out for the team 2. Ornash, I haven't seen that name in a while. Is that the same Ornash as before, or gonna be a quick rub by Mayu looking for a Cyclone? Gonna be a quick interrupt by Lyrical, not setting that stun long at all. Stun onto Mayu, does pre-wall a lot of this damage on Rampage. But looks like Mayu should be able to catch up on a little bit of healing. Darkness up for Lyrical, but Mayu is going to disengage out of that completely. Metamorphosis out for Lyrical, so he's got himself pretty big damage. Going to be a full frenzy up for Mayu into an imprison. Lyrical going for Flesh Cut, trinket out of Mayu just to interrupt the Flesh Cut. Into Shackles and Malediction to follow. Lyrical could actually reverse the Shackles back towards Mayu. He's going to reverse it into a stun. Big eye beam. Does he get to cleave him down? Mayu is super low in health and is going to be going down as Lyrical taking down a Feral Druid that's generally a 1v5 unbeatable dueling god. And Lyrical, who is this man? And everybody on team 2 just running over Mayu, literally teabagging Mayu, dude. This is how you know that Mayu has created a name for themselves. They're usually literally unkillable. Lyrical trying to see if he might be able to phase it through that Ring of Frost. Gonna be a combustion up for Ornash, who's not able to remove it. Maya to slay the demon, does get to slay it. Massive health increase as well as a 20% damage increase. I-beam up, gonna be an intro by Ornash as the Demon Hunter, not giving him a lot of breathing space. Another Fire Blast coming out. Ornash getting hit with the prison, does not last long at all. Into that soul-shaped bear form, going for the soul, for the shifted power just to get some cooldowns back. Lyrical catching up on quite a bit of health though, as there's going to be a ring of power for Ornash, getting some damage onto Lyrical, actually blasting him out quite a bit. Going to be a blur out for Lyrical, trying to see if he might be able to deal with his damage just with the defensive. I-beam is going to activate Metamorphosis for a second. Maybe can use this in order to generate some health. Looks like Ornash is trying to stay away from Demon Hunter as best as possible. Ring of Frost does not quite catch Lyrical and is going to retreat and back up for a moment. So far, the Demon Hunter is not in a fantastic spot. Could still recover. He still maybe can get a Flesh Cut up and running. Maybe can get a demon spawn to proc. Gonna be a Nova by Ornash as Lyrical lands a stun on him. It's gonna reverse that Nova back into Ornash. It's gonna interrupt him on fire, as Ornash is trying to blast whatever damage he's got. I-beam is up. Demon spawned in for Lyrical. Perfect opportunity. Actually looking kind of okay on health. Gonna be that ulti trap for Ornash. Reposition himself. Lyrical better take down the demon anytime he needs health. He's gonna swap around to it. Picking up some healing. He's gonna retreat back towards Ornash. That's combustion flying at him. Bunch of Pyroblast flowing. And the Demon Hunter is gonna get an interrupt into Ornash. Still combustion is up. Stun around the corner. Lyrical gives him a massive health increase. One, I think from Kreisbad Hellstone maybe, and the Flesh Kept on top of it. Immune to CC for a moment. Nova does still land. And Ornash is just trying to blast him out with as much damage as possible. Ring of Frost. Lyrical could maybe, actually literally flies around Ring of Frost. Is going to try to see if he can catch up to Ornash. So far, the Demon Hunter has just been owning. He's got health so low a couple of times. So another demon spotting. As it's going to be cauterized. Ornash minding to Ice Bucket is most likely going to have to. Trying to keep the shields flowing. Lyrical is going to have a demon tethering to him. The demon rushing towards the Demon Hunter as fast as it can. Compelled to fight him no matter the cost. Actually going to break the polymorph with the auto attack. That is so good. The demon is actually a cheat code if it does proc against a polymorph. Blinds and other CC, dude. It'll just break it. It is so good. Ornash still kind of low in health, holding onto the Ice Bucket if he really needs to. Might need to block it right now. Gonna be shield. Try to keep the shield rolling. Try not to give up Ice Bucket time. Oh, the Ice Bucket came out way too late. Is gonna cancel out their own seed pod. Derma gonna be up next with Lyrical playing that Night Fae Rogue into a full stun setup onto Lyrical, going for big damage. Lyrical going for a big old blade rush through, or fell rush rather. As he's waiting out for the sepsis to kind of tick out on him, I beam onto Derma. Did Lyrical kill a... Did he just eat a demon soul? He was just green. Did he eat a demon soul a while ago? He's going to charge at Derma. I think Derma was trying to go for the Shadow support and try to juke out the Demon Hunter, but didn't quite get to. As Lyrical just charged at him, stun around the corner into a trinket. Derma with a kidney shot. Lyrical does pick up the Demon Soul, however. Big damage, big heal, but also Derma to push out quite a bit of damage of his own into a full stun lock onto Lyrical. And is looking for a reset with that blind. I think at this point he has Lyrical in a position where the Demon Hunter cannot recover unless Derma makes an obvious mistake. Like, Derma really needs to make a bad mistake right now because there's no trinkets. Just gonna wait out for full DRs. I feel like this sort of got himself in a winnable position. Playing out that Night Fae actually isn't bad. That Mastery is still pretty good from Sepsis. Double cheap shot. Does Lyrical somehow live? Kidney shot into a mark for Death of Visitor. You want to make sure the stuns are full on through, even landing a kidney shot at the end. Geofunk around the corner. As a Marksmanship Hunter, that's going to be a sap out of Derma. I thought Geofunk might have been able to get a Hunter's Mark onto Derma. A Geofunk not playing the Survival, that is a weird one. Geofunk playing that Marksman, not super weird, but the fact that he is in Survival, that is the weirdest of them all. Dermo eating a freezing trap as Geofunk eats a stun into an immediate trinket, dropping down the flare onto Dermo. Hopefully hits him with a Hunter's Mark. He needs to get a Hunter's Mark on him. Oh no, he might have missed the Rogue. The Rogue does catch a reset, no Hunter's Mark. Geofunk had a lot of damage ready and available, but I think he just messed up by not using Hunter's Mark early enough. And maybe one of those things, like he's looking at his bars and they're different. He's trying to, like, he's in that Survival Hunter brain for now. He has the abilities and the playstyle of a Survival Hunter. He's kind of waiting out, forgot where his Hunter's Mark is on the bars. Because sometimes you don't put the abilities on the same keybind. Like, I put my stuns and utilities all on the same keybind every single time on one of my characters. But if you're someone who puts like Hunter's Mark here on one spec, but Hunter's Mark there on the other spec, that might be a little confusing. Gonna be that Night Fae opener with the Sepsis doing quite a bit of damage. Geofunk is gonna have a sipping cup immediately as he drops low into an AoE stun onto Derma, leaving him with a freezing trap. Geofunk recovers on all that health. Is gonna go for that Kyrian setup. What the? He missed. Oh no! He missed completely. Wait, what? Resonating arrow shot over Dermo's head. Geofunk couldn't quite land it. Is gonna have a biting shot around the corner. Dermo not swinging around the pillar. Is gonna go around the side. Get a sap out of Geofunk. Has the Hunter's Mark on the Rogue this time around though. I'm not sure what happened with that Kyrian. I'm not sure what happened there. I thought like it shot him. Like, wait, where'd it go? Look behind Dermo. It's like, wait, it overshot him. As Derma is going to get himself a big old opener, kidney shot onto Geofunk, get a couple of Viscerates out into a blind, full reset. Geofunk has no health unless Geofunk gets himself that sipping cup back up. Oh wait, Derma might not be able to get a resap. Roamer without a resap, Geofunk with a feign death into a freezing trap. Derma, if he opens up with a Shadow Strike or Shadow Step, is going to get himself caught in a freezing trap. Unless he just walks up towards Geofunk, because he can kind of stay in the melee range. Cloak of Shadows on top of it just to break the trap into that Sepsis. Gonna be the AoE stun. Derma does not get stunned because of the Cloak of Shadows, with Illidariel just leaping in there with Metamorphosis immediately. Imprisoned onto Derma, who is gonna trick it out of it. Illidariel, does he find the Rogue? I think he has a Spectral Sight, but hasn't been able to catch him just yet. I think more or less he knows where the Rogue is at, but he couldn't quite tag him. And Derma does get himself a good old reset. Gotta keep same keybinds. Yeah, I think that's what might have happened there, is maybe the keybinds are not the same. But definitely Geofunk did not have himself the best start. Hopefully the guy will be able to come back into the next duel. I like that he was trying out Kyrian Marksman. That is such a strong combo. And Kyrian Marksman. Marksman got buffed, by the way. Arcane Shot, Aim Shot, and Rapid Fire all got like between 5% to 10% buff. Trinket out of Illy as he gets another sap. Oh my goodness. This guy was just so excited to get the Rogue. He thought maybe I could Trinket and then punish the Rogue. But that's going to be a punishment back with that Kidney Shot as Derma just unloads full damage. And Mog doesn't even wait at all. He just rushes at Derma. He knows that the Demon Hunter is screwed. He knows that he is done with. Get himself a charge with him battered up versus Derma. Evasion is up for the Rogue. The overpowers can still go through that evasion. Is getting quite a bit of damage to overpowers. Getting shot by the Rogue onto the Warrior. Is going to trick it out of it. Flush grab by the Warrior just to make sure he's got himself the best defense. No more evasion by the Rogue. I don't know if he has a Shadow Step or not. Or, not Shadow Step, but rather Shadow Melt? Oh, big old charge, knocking down as Mach just charges in, letting the Rogue have it. Why could I not remember the ability of Shadow Meld? It's just like a racial. Come on, Dow. What are you doing? There's too many shadowy abilities, dude. Shadow Meld, Shadow Blade, Shadow Dance, Shadow Duel. I don't even know what else. You know what? I probably would think of something else as Shadow and Subtlety Toolkit. Sims of Shadowy Death? I don't know. That's about coming up with abilities. Jesus. Try to see if it might be able to verse off versus mock. Did you just use an interrupt? I think he just threw an interrupt just to have an ability reflected back so that there's no more spell reflect by mock, because if you don't reflect anything, that is 20% DR. Jesus actually not looking all that good as the warrior is just clobbering him down, getting those quick execute charge. Oh my goodness! That man didn't even have cooldowns rolling. He just executed a couple of times. My god. Kib is going to be up next, charging in versus the warrior. Kib got Christbat as well as Mock to verse the Mock, looking for that reset. Is this man playing second wind? He might be. He's trying to avoid the Shadow Priest as best as possible. The Priest is going to get him dotted up. If there is any second wind play by Mock, it's over. Spell Reflect is up, but the dot's already on you. I think it's over. Especially if the ZP does burn a Hellstone from Christbat. So maybe he can survive long enough. He just needs to get some sort of CC onto Kib. He just needs CC onto Kib, get himself a full flesh kit, he'll be fine. Does get himself impending victory. Wait, this man is not playing Stormbolt, is he? He's straight up impending victory. That got buffed in 915. It's like 40% of your health now. That's actually kind of crazy. And it has a shorter cooldown. Wait, maybe Mock can make something happen with this. Maybe he's got himself a Healy build. Gonna be a Sparrow Flag. Kib, does he get any CC? Gonna be that Greater Fade. Does get pummeled though. Flesh cut down for Mock. Does Kib interrupted? It doesn't look like he is gonna go for interrupted. Mock catching up with all the health. Look at this guy. His active Healy full. A trinket auto Mock. And keeping the execute sense. He could maybe go for disperse. Does get a horror effect on the Mock into a mind games. He does get a mind games off. Mock is super low on health though. Parry up with a banner and everything. Kib got himself PI as well as a Vampire Brace. He just needs a little bit more damage into the warrior. And you might be fine. The warrior was just an execute away. Christbat looks like he's going to position himself with a demonic gateway, letting Kib get a bit of an honor duel as he recovers a little bit. Flashcraft is up for the Warlock. And Kib, I don't even know how you survived that, by the way. He just, the warrior didn't press his execute fast enough, I guess. My goodness. What's up, Gaming Pancake? I do a guy. How'd the duel so far? Very entertaining. I'd say very entertaining. Christbat is going to give him a bit of a nod on a duel. Christbat, you're a Necrolord. I like that. Christbat's a Necrolord voice. He's normally been a Fae the whole patch of 9.1. Actually, since the beginning of Shadowlands. Throwing down a big old Chaos Bolt Shadow Fury combo into a Cataclysm. He's going to want to get a Decimate Bolt Reflect us up for Christbat. His next Incinerates are actually going to burn for quite a bit of damage. Oh! Did you see that Incinerate? Did you see that Incinerate? That thing did more damage than a Chaos Bolt. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Derma with them 3 kills though. That is 9th Fade Rogue. Popping off Mock, landing big slams. Christbat just singes Kib out of existence. Straight up gives him that Gul'dan variant treatment. You know what I mean?